Welcome to Verbal Pick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. With this current Hurricane Harvey, it proves that we are everyday people going through a situation that we all have to face and put our thoughts and minds together on the best way to resolve this situation or to make ourselves comfortable, to stay calm and prepare and plan for a better outcome for us as individuals, for our families, and for extended members of the Houston population. Now, hopefully, after Hurricane Harvey has ended, we'll all take a close look at ourselves and what's going on around us. Hopefully, the killings will stop. Hopefully, all the robberies and jackings and whatnot, that we understand that there is a higher power that's greater than ourselves, and he will not be made into a lie. If he stated, if you follow his way and commandments, then you will have a better and a prosperous life. But if you do the adverse, then he'll send you or use weather and certain things of nature against the people to show them that he is God and that you have to abide by the righteous code and conduct and standards that he put out for his creation. If you do otherwise, then he has methods to put people or societies back in check. Can be considered similar to the flood, the deluge of Noah's days with Noah's Ark. God gave a warning that the flood was coming, but can be contrived as you hear the warnings that you might get on internet or TV telling you a storm is coming. It might say evacuate, time to evacuate. Those who don't know or who got caught up in certain things may not have heeded that warning. And when it came down, those who were caught off guard would be similar to those who was beating on the ark's door saying, let them in. But it goes to show you that now back in Noah's days, the whole earth didn't flood. Only that particular region. Just like today, the whole of America didn't flood. But Texas, and not all of Texas, but a great part of Texas. Now we're working on the rebuilding phase, saying, can we do better as a people in the way we treat each other? Now we say we just had the Charlottesville, Virginia protest that turned into a brawl, and under white supremacy, it just proved that there is no such thing. Because if it was, then those that wore the hoods and the Klan outfits would use the power of those suits to stop the rain and the flood. But it can't. So now you see people from the poorest of poor to the richest of rich, all suffering the same thing. There's no distinguishing between the two. So hopefully, after experiencing this, we'll understand that no one is above no one. These natural disaster doesn't pick and choose which neighborhoods or what race of people it's just going to attack. It hits everyone, no matter where you at. None was spared. It affected everybody in Houston and the surrounding areas. in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So we have to look at the reality of the situation. Some are saying, you know, people not standing up to what they know in their heart is right, and they let it go on and continue, is just as guilty as the people who instigated certain situations and forced upon the people. But when you have a system such as this, speaking on Hurricane Harvey, it had no respective of color, of religion, of what organization you're with, what you claim to be, whether you say I'm better than this person or this, it didn't matter. You got affected too. So your so-called individual greatness was only great within your mind. But when the Creator sent down his storm, it was greater than what was in your mind. So once again, hopefully we can learn from this yet again, because this wasn't the first time a storm was sent to send the people a message when it was simply saying, hey, you're going too far. You're almost passing the point of no return. God saying, I'll send something to make you think, put you back in check, so you can see what's important and what's not important, what's really real, and what's just an illusion. Verbal Pick Radio, we're out.